cut right to the chase. No fluffing, no bluffing. We will just take it right to the end. So I welcome every one of you. We have different people from different parts of the world in the house. Alex is in the house all the way from Abuja. We have someone from New York City, Confidence from Osun State, Martina, Lagos, Nigeria, Dr. Johnson. You're welcome, sir. Lagos, the Boye Oshifeso, Lagos, Nigeria. Quite a number of people. Kenya is in the house, represented by Dr. Kinja. Joe Buck is also in the house. I welcome every single one of you. It's really, really humbling to have you on this call. This is what I love to do. I like to make financial freedom common. What I tell people is that the new money in this dispensation, the new money in this digital age is information. Normally, people will tell you that what you don't know cannot hurt you. That's a lie. Nothing is farther from the truth. If you have an opportunity to know, always choose to know. Knowledge is power, especially if you apply the knowledge, it releases a lot of power to you, puts you in the position of advantage. That is what the rich people are leveraging. So the new money in this digital age is information. One right information can change your life. What people are looking for, laboring 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Some people it's Sunday to Sunday. Some people are sitting on it as a diamond mine, but because they have no knowledge of it, they cannot take advantage of it. Now, what I'm going to be shooting out tonight is very simple. A very simple, straightforward business model, but has the capacity, the potential, the ability to change it all for you as far as money making is concerned. As far as money making is concerned, we have remarkable results from all over the world on this. That much I can tell you. People are winning, lives are indeed changing. The community is excited right now just because of the results we're channeling. So for the sake of those that are meeting me for the very first time, my name is Buki Boboye David. I am the CEO of Forex with Buki. Forex with Buki started about 7 years ago with a primary focus on Forex education. I am the business lead at Rex Global Trader. I'm a belief coach or digital entrepreneur. As a digital entrepreneur, what that means is that my primary income source is from this online space. So if you're on the call today, superstar, and you're giving up on online earning opportunities, you've had one or two things that you've done that has gone wrong and are shaking your confidence in this space, you're giving up thinking it does not work. I dare you to give this a go before you can finally throw in the towel. This is not like anything you've ever heard before when it comes to online earning. I'm a public speaker and adept investor. And these are my contact details. Instagram handle is at Forex with Buki, and that's the business phone number, and that is my personal website address. Rex Global Trade Up is the name of the company that we're introducing you to tonight. That's the company that I represent for the purpose of this business presentation. We are a team of leading professionals that have gained a deep knowledge, a deep insight of the financial market. We have over 15 years combined experience between us. We have a particular gentleman that has traded for over 9 years. So you can call us a wealth of authority coming together under one roof. We have a common goal, and the common goal is to create awareness. We need to let people understand the potential of the financial market. A lot of people hear about Forex trading, but they don't even know its capacity. They don't even have information on how they can access it. They don't even know how they can bring the Wall Street of New York City to the main street where they can tap into this limitless and abundance market. So we took it upon us as a mandate, as an assignment, as a group of professionals to create awareness through education. And then the second thing is to offer passive income opportunities that allows people, anyone who wants to win in this financial market, to plug in without necessarily going back to school. When I introduced myself, I said we started 7 years ago. We've been in this space. I can call myself an authority when it comes to trading Forex. But when we started, the primary focus was on Forex education. We had an enormous amount of success. A lot of people that went through my mentorship at that time today are financially free. Some of them are well on their way. A lot of them have been able to start their business. Nevertheless, we were limited because not everyone would learn. Not everybody can learn. Not everybody has the luxury of time to learn. Some people have the money and they'll tell me, okay, I like this course you're championing, but I don't have the time to learn. I have my money to invest. I know how massive the forex space is, and I know its potential. I want to earn in USD while I live in Nigeria, but I want to tap to this. I want to tap into this on a passive basis. I don't want to have to learn. So we have to expand the niche to cater for those kind of people who are ready to plug in, but they don't have the time, they don't have the ability, the mental ability to learn. So now the good news is that we have a system that works, a system that allows everyone to win. Total rookies can plug in and still make money as if they went to learn how to trade forex. And the results have been crazy. Over 15 years experience between us, like I said. So wealth of experience there. We have traded forex. We have trained other people. We have traded over the years consistent results that we can track. So we decided it was time to launch into the deep and help more people win in this space. We don't want to be jack of all trade and master of none. So we have to narrow down our niche to 3 major areas as a company. So our cores are the AI system, which is the artificial intelligence system, when it comes to the financial market. So we are looking for AIs that work in the space. We are the go-to. We still do forex education. Remember, that was where we kicked off 7 years ago. And then finally, we are specialists when it comes to automated trading system. And for the purpose of this call, this is what we're going to be expanding on. Visions and goals of this great company. We are creating masterpieces as a group of leaders who believe that everyone can live the life of their dreams. You can literally live this life as you have dreamt it to be. You can live this life on your own terms. It's not a function of location, it's a function of mindset. What we have known to be true is that if you can fix your mindset, you have literally sorted your life. Not just fix your finances, you have fixed your life. That is what it is. So we do a lot of trainings, a lot of masterminds, a lot of coaching, a lot of leadership sessions, a lot of therapy sessions to help individuals understand who they are. Once they know that they are limitless in capacity as a person, they go out there, the knowledge makes them literally they begin to smash every single stone, every single goal. They literally become unstoppable. So the realization of that is important. It's a mindset factor. If you're on this call today, you don't like where you are, it's not because you were denied a visa. It's not because of the degree you don't have. It's because of the mindset that you carry. We're also raising billionaires that will live the laptop lifestyle. This has been my experience in the last 7 years. You don't only experience financial freedom, you begin to experience what we call absolute time freedom. It's a stage you get into your life where you're no longer answerable to anyone. You can be anywhere per time without a dip in your income. You can sleep in Toronto and wake up in Montego Bay. Your income is still dropping per second because your primary income source is from the online space. So as long as your internet is there, as long as you have a device, you are good to go. So we've raised a lot of billionaires, but we're raising more people that will tap into this and begin to enjoy this lifestyle. We offer passive income opportunities in the digital financial market space to every and everyone around the world, an opportunity that they can plug in. Someone says, I'm not technical. I don't have prior knowledge of trading, but I'm smart. I want to make money. I'm deliberate. I'm intentional about my future. I want to make the right decisions. I want to make money. I want to become a 7-figure and I want to tap into this limitless space, but I don't have the time to learn. We have good news for you today. I don't have the time to learn. I'm not a technical person. I don't want to learn computer. I don't want to learn the technicalities, but I want to plug it. This is the good news. We have a passive income opportunity, a genius invention, a system that has been tried and tested that is putting money in people's pockets all over the world. We have a mandate, an assignment, a ministry, and instruction under God to lead 1 million people to financial freedom globally. When my friends hear these numbers, the question is, those numbers are steep. And I tell them we will do these numbers in record time. As a matter of fact, the question is not whether we will smash that number. The question is whether you on the call today will be one of the 1 million persons that God has sent us to liberate financially. The reason why we're exploding, the reason why we're growing in leaps and bounds is because of the results. They say numbers don't lie. This week alone, if you belong to our community, you can see the results yourself. You can see the testimonials. We drop it all the time. Numbers don't lie. They say only fools doubt approve. As traders, we can show you the numbers. If you're on the call today and you're a trader, you have an experience of how this works. You can request, if you dare, request for our login details to live accounts. We give you a couple. We give you more than two. We give you more than three. And you can monitor it. You can observe it for a while. The results are completely humbling. That is why the level of excitement in the community at this point cannot be contained. People are dropping the numbers without knowledge of trading by just opening their mind, being open-minded enough and connecting to a system that works. The results have been consistent for well over a year. You know, average is 25% monthly. Sometimes we exceed that, sometimes we do a bit less depending on what the market condition is. But the numbers are selling the products. When you have a product that is unique, it needs no advertisement. And that is what we say, that we don't do much at Rex. All we do is to show the numbers. We prove the numbers to people, and the rest sells it, and the product sells itself. The four-way cash flow, ladies and gentlemen, these are the four ways by which we make money. This is the argument of Robert Kiyosaki. There are four major ways by which we make money. All over the world, this is a global thing. By the way, Mr. Robert Kiyosaki argues that it's either you belong to the employee bracket. An employee is someone that has a job. He's paid a salary once every 30 days. He has exchanged his precious time for money. And he does this continuously for 40 years, the most productive 40 years of his life. At the age of 60 to 65, he's retired to a peanut pension. Now, ladies and gentlemen, someone else tells you when to wake up, when to sleep, when to cough, when to sneeze. That is the life of an employee. But there's nothing wrong with having the job. I must make this clarification. I had a job for the first 15 years after graduation. It is a kickoff point, the leverage, the starting point for a lot of people. What may seem wrong, guys, is having just a job for two major reasons. Number one, there's no job security. It takes your boss not liking your face to let you go. You saw a lot of people lose their jobs, their means of livelihood in the pandemic when we had the COVID outbreak in the year 2020. Some of them are still there waiting, looking for jobs, trying to get back into the property employment sector. So I tell people that are close to me, it is reckless, it is unsafe to live your life to your future, the future of your children, your ambitions, your goals, your children's education into the hands of an employer, because it's not a safe place. It is a reckless thing to do. You can't even rely on one source of income. It is dangerous. Number two, even if your boss does not let you go, there is no one job that can make you a millionaire. So if you're on the call today and you desire financial freedom, if financial freedom is a goal for you, mark my words, read my lips, take it to the bank and quote me anywhere. It's not going to happen whilst all you do is that job. An average millionaire has 7 streams of income. Then we have the self-employees occupying 35% of the world's population. A self-employee is someone that has done slightly more than the employee, wants more time control, more time freedom, sets up a business, takes his salary over time, starts a business. But the business is a one-man show. He does all the operations by himself, for himself. He doesn't enjoy what we call leverage, so he's still pretty stuck. He's still not enjoying financial freedom and no time freedom. An example of a self-employee is your barber. No matter how hard working he is, if he opens the shop at 6 a.m. but nobody walks in to have a haircut, he's not making money. He's still pretty caught in the rat race. Then thirdly, we have the business owner. A business owner is someone who understands the power of leverage. He enjoys other people's money, other people's time, other people's effort. A business owner is someone that looks at him or herself and says, you know what? I am made for more. I desire more. I should be more. I should do more. I can have more. I don't want to be limited. I don't want to be caught in this rat race of life. I want absolute time freedom and I want financial freedom. So he thinks about a business idea and pushes that idea forward by taking the right action. Registers the business name. He begins to hire professionals in different business niche, and he puts them into his business, creates all the departments, the recruitment, the payroll, the IT department, all those things put together forms a system. All the systems are working together for a business owner. A business owner doesn't then have to be there physically because he's enjoying what we call leverage, other people's money, time, and effort. He has hired people to push his own dreams whilst he flies around in his private jet. So they enjoy absolute time freedom, and this is where life begins to make sense, ladies and gentlemen. And then finally, occupying 1% of the world population, we have the investor. An investor is someone who consistently thinks thinks of an idea, a platform, a system, a vehicle where he can plug the little he has and watch it grow over time without lifting finger. Ladies and gentlemen, superstars, that is the secret of wealthy people. The rich people that you admire today all over the world, they don't leave their money in the banks. It is financial illiteracy that will make anyone leave their money in the bank. If you're money educated, you won't leave your money in the banks. The rich people don't spend their money anyhow. What they do is to get their money to work for them. They plug their money into systems, into opportunities, into vehicles, into investments that can grow that money whilst they snore. Warren Buffett says if you don't look for an opportunity that makes you money whilst you're snoring, you will literally work until you die. Real estate is an example of investment, but it is not limited to that. A lot of people feel that real estate is capital intensive, and because they can't afford to jump on the property ladder, they give up on investment. Investment is for everyone. There are different levels of investment, different levels that suits your income bracket. Trading the financial market, ladies and gentlemen, is a form of investment as well. The only good thing, what is better about trading the Forex market is that it leaves no one out. It's not capital intensive. You can start with as little as 500 USD, $1,000, $2,000 to get you plugged in. You leave the money, you watch the money grow morning, day, and night, and before you know it, boom, your money has hit 7 figures. I know a lot of people don't believe me, but trust me, I'm an authority in this space. 7 years in this space counts for something. I'm well traveled. I'm always in conventions, international trainings, and seminars on Forex, and I've met a whole lot of people in this space. Youngsters, people in the early 20s, people in the early 30s that have become millionaires just by kicking off their investment using, leveraging the financial market. So when we talk about Forex trading, guys, this is a limitless and abundant space. What is Forex? Forex is a shortened word for foreign exchange. If you're leaving Nigeria today, you're going to the United Kingdom. You will change your naira for pound sterling, the GBP. That is what they spend there. That is legal tender in the UK. So that is foreign exchange. Let's keep it simple. Forex is the world's biggest, fastest growing, and most liquid financial market in the entire world, with an estimated daily turnover that is over $6 trillion. That is how much is being traded here on a daily basis, ladies and gentlemen. That is humongous. The question I have for every one of you on this call today, as an educated, as an exposed person, how much of this $6 billion is coming into your pocket on a daily basis? How much is hitting your family's account? Expert says by the year 2027, the daily turnover will exceed $7 trillion. How much of this are you taking? In case you didn't understand that, what it means is that every morning, every breaking of a new dawn, a fresh $6 billion is put on the table, and it's accessible to all. Anyone can take as much as they want. What qualifies you to take your share? Number one, it's either you learn how to trade the financial market and become a consistently profitable trader, and then be hitting the market every day and take your share. The number two thing is to plug into a system that does the trading for you. Guys, the latter is what we offer at a Rex automated copy trading system. Forex is massive, for lack of a better word. 70% of the bank's revenue is generated in the financial market, in case you don't know. Your banks are the retail banks where you keep your life savings. The regular banks on the high street, 70% of their revenue is generated from trading the financial market. Guess what? They don't use their money. The bank doesn't have money of its own. They use your money, my money. When you leave your savings there, you turn your back. The monies are not left in the safe. They're not left in the building. They're thrown into the financial market. They multiply that to your money, and they won't share the profit with you. High net worth individuals, 90% of the billionaires you know across the world are big-time traders. In case you don't know, they're taking their share of the market. Central banks of nations, investment banks, hedge funds, all of them are here playing big in the financial market. So if these financial giants are here, if they're not joking with this space, if they're paying it a close attention and taking their share on a daily basis, I want to beg you, you need to plug in some kind of way. You cannot afford to ignore the financial market. It's one of the easiest ways for you to become a millionaire in USD. Proven, tried, and tested. You only need to look for what works. 94% of online income opportunities are scams or Ponzi. So Forex has never ceased to work for you. You need to find exactly what works. Now, I'm introducing to you tonight what we call the Rex automated copy trading system. This is the genius invention that I'm introducing you to tonight. Copy trading is an innovative and automated trading system that allows every single one of you on the call to directly copy trades that are being taken by professional master traders. So this is how it works. There is a master account. The account has been funded with an equity with a trading capital, and that is the account that the professional master trader sits on morning, day, and night, watching the markets, using their skills and expertise to make decisions on the trades to open, the ones to close. So they're sitting on that account and growing that account using their expertise. You, by virtue of connecting with me online, either on social media or you're my Zoom call tonight, or someone, a friend that has been a part of our community that is cutting the numbers, loves you enough to invite you on the Zoom tonight, and you decide to give this a go. So what happens is that you will open your own individual separate account, and now technology has made it possible for you to connect your own account to that master account. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This is where the miracle begins to happen. What then happens is that what is happening in the master account, what the professional master traders are doing in the master account is being replicated on your own separate individual account. So if the master account is doing 2% daily return on investment, your account is going by that amount as well, by that percentage. If the master account is recording 25% average a month, guess what? Your own individual account, the account that you have connected, is actually recording that level of growth. This is genius, guys. If this doesn't get you excited, I will like to know whatever gets you excited when it comes to money making. This is genius. This is like you sitting in the comfort of your home anywhere in the world and you are leveraging someone else's expertise and you're getting the exact result. So it's a system that allows inexperienced traders, amateur traders, people with zero knowledge, people that are not technical. It allows you to copy trades of more skilled advanced traders, thereby getting the exact result that they are getting. Guys, this is a big deal. If you're not here, I can tell you confidently, you are nowhere. Many are called, but only a few are chosen. To them that believe, all things become possible. This is changing lives all over the world. We're exploding literally every day because of the results. Numbers, as the say, do not lie. So why automated trading? Why Rex automated copy trading system? What separates us from all the things you've heard before? Why is this different? I'll tell you, I'll give you 10 reasons. What separates the wheat from the chaff? Number one, it will excite you to know that Rex operates a fully decentralized system. A fully decentralized system is a system that does not require you to send your trading capital to any company. You're not sending it to any third-party company. You're not sending it to me. You're not sending it to Forex, to Bookie. You're not sending it to everyone, not even the person that got you on the call. Your money remains, stays in your account, an account that you open and control by yourself. So your money is right under your control all of the time. Fully decentralized system. Guys, the company that scammed you a while ago had to have access to your money before they could scam you. If a company does not have access to your money or your funds, your capital, your equity, they cannot scam you. Most of those companies operate what we call a centralized system. You would need to send your money to them. After a month or two, they tell you it's a sorry story. At Rex, we don't even need to know how much your trading capital is, not unless you volunteer to give us that information. That is how completely decentralized is. Your money sits with you all of the time. 100% transparency at Rex. Every subscriber, every investor, everyone that is plugged into the system has 100% transparency to all the back-end operation. Every single trade that is being opened, every trade that is being closed, everything that is happening is also transparent to you. You can monitor all the operations on your trading portal or through what we call the MT4, which is accessible to all. If you're someone on the call that has the prior knowledge of trading, you can even manage those trades yourself. So absolute, complete, total transparency. So our people know from the day they get started, from the second day they know that this is nothing like they've heard before. This is not a scam. This is not a policy. They increase their capital. Usually what we get after a week or two is, I want to do a top up, because everything is absolutely transparent to them so they can see that this is not a child's play. This is the real deal. You are given full control of your money. If you plug into the system, like I said, you have full control of your money. Should there be a sudden need for your capital, you can press the button withdrawal and your capital is in your account within 24 hours maximum. If you suddenly need money, you can withdraw your capital, your profit can be withdrawn on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, whatever it is that suits the financial goal that you have set yourself. The system is automatic, fully automated. It works on automation basis. So for someone on the call who says, I don't know how to trade, I am not even technical. If you're smart enough to jump on my live session and you're smart enough to join my Zoom today, you're smart enough to get connected. Everything is completely hands-free. It works on a plug and play basis. You don't even have to have prior knowledge of trading to do this. It is super time efficient for friends and family who live in diaspora. Some of you are knocking 3, 4 jobs so that the numbers can add up. You hardly have time. Time is an issue for our families in diaspora. The good news is that the only time you will need to create for this is 5 minutes a month to do your withdrawals. It will also excite you that there is no such thing as a monthly subscription, no joining fees, no withdrawal fees. The system is super secured, 110% secured, not unless you compromise your credentials by yourself. The risk that this carries has been classified as absolute low risk. Now, let me shed some light. Let me push in some education, guys. When people attend business seminars and conferences, when the question floor is open, people throw their hands in the air and they ask questions like, does this carry any risk or whatsoever? And I don't think, in my own opinion, that's not the smartest question to ask. Every educated and exposed person knows that any business, any venture, this is not peculiar to Forex, I need to let you understand. Any venture that has the potential of increasing you will carry an element of risk. That goes without saying. When you know this, you know peace. Don't even wait for the presenter to tell you that. At Rex, we tell you as it is. Risk is present in everything you do. Even leaving your money in those banks can be said to be risky. So that is the truth. The risk is part of life. You wake up every day, you go to work. Risk applies. But I can tell you that the only thing that is different is that the level of risk differs from one venture to another. So it can be high risk, medium risk, and low risk. So the level of risk this presents is absolute low risk. And why do I say so? Because we have something we call the rescue level. The rescue level is an inbuilt safety feature. It's inbuilt into the computer system. At the point of getting connected, you can decide, I'm starting with this $1,000. I am a completely risk-averse person. The maximum I can afford to lose is 10%, which is $100 out of this trading capital. So what happens is that you will then have to set your rescue level at that 10%. What then happens is that even in the worst case scenario, there's an outbreak of the Fourth World War, the market is experiencing some high level of volatility, things are going crazy. Worst case scenario, you will never lose more than that 10% that you have set as. That is what happens. So what happens is that should your capital reduce by 10%, the system will automatically cut your account from the trading experience and it will protect 90% of your capital safe and secure in a different account waiting for your further instruction. So this is the number 3 unique selling point. Every subscriber, every investor has the ability to determine their risk exposure. Number 1 unique selling point is fully decentralized. Guys, your money sits right under your nose. You're not sending your money to anyone. Number 2, you have transparency. Everything that is happening with your money, trades as it's been opened and closed, you can see, you can monitor. And then number 3, this is the third reason why we're growing, why we're exploding literally across the world, because the rescue level can actually be determined by you. So what it means is that there is nothing like I woke up and my entire capital is. There are no shocks and surprises with us, not unless you don't follow our recommendation. So this, guys, is exciting because of these 3 major reasons. It is getting people excited because the numbers are dropping. Ordinary people are becoming supernatural. They're becoming extraordinary just by plugging into a system. If you're not here, you're nowhere. So what is a broker? To connect to this minting machine, you need a broker account. You need to partner with one of the 3 brokers we use. What is a broker? A broker is a regulated financial services company that provides every single trader, retail traders, the access they need to the platform where they can buy and sell foreign currencies. That's what we do in trading. That is their business niche. But don't forget that they are regulated financial companies. The three brokers that we partner with have top tier regulations behind them. Not one, not two. Regulations, big bodies like CYSEC, FCA, FSA of the world. These are top regulatory bodies in the financial world. So the broker is like your bank. You can liken it to your banks where you keep your life savings. The likes of the GT, Zenith, Bank of America, the likes of your NatWest and Barclays in the UK. So they're that strong. They cannot mess about with your money. And what we tell people is that do your due diligence. After I have spoken, when you now have access to us and you get the names of the brokers, do your due diligence. Don't let anybody coerce you into any information, into anything that is not the real deal. In this day of, in this digital age, you have the right to information. Every information you would ever require is at your fingertips. So don't be bamboozled. Ask, do your due diligence. Check out the companies, check out their regulatory bodies. You can even write to those regulatory bodies to confirm that they are indeed licensed by them. So the companies are licensed, they have liquidity providers that are working behind them. So it's a top-notch thing. So the companies are super secure. They work like the banks. If the bank goes into distress, people have asked me before, can the broker go bust? Perhaps they can, but it's a very rare occurrence. Once in 100 years, once in a lifetime, once in 70 years, they rarely do. And then even if they do, this is the power of regulation. The regulatory body behind them will come to their rescue. Central banks are the ones who regulate the banks. So if a bank should fall into distress, central bank will bail them out. That is the truth. So that is what a broker is. They're like the middleman between you and the market. So you have to choose one of the three brokers that we work with. Why did we settle for these brokers? This is a decision we didn't make lightly. A lot of extensive due diligence went into it. We settled for these three brokers because all of them are fully regulated, licensed, and compliant, which is the big deal to us. They all have fast deposits and withdrawal system. If you make a deposit using any of the methods, within 10 minutes, your money is cleared in account. Withdrawals take maximum of 24 working hours. Excellent customer service. I personally believe that customers are king, and therefore, you deserve the best. So customers, when you open your account, once your account is verified, is approved, you assign a customer service manager, and this is the person that becomes your go-to person. So you ask all the questions. They're always an email, a phone call, or even a visit away. All of those brokers have multiple funding options. You can fund in Naira, USD, pounds, euros, depending on where you are in the world or what you want to earn, which currency you want to earn. Multiple funding options. Even crypto is allowed. USDT, Bitcoin, Ethereum, over 20 different coins are accepted. All of the brokers that we chose to partner with have local presence in Nigeria. This will excite my Nigerian family. Your domiciles in Nigeria. Nigerians believe that seeing is believing. Nothing is not believing. So we were deliberate and intentional. We specifically chose brokers that have fully functional offices in Nigeria and fully operational staff team in Nigeria. So as part of your due diligence, you can walk in and have a coffee with them on a Monday morning and ask all the questions in the world. After all, it is your money. They all have smart trading tools and systems and tight spread. If you're not a trader in the house, this may not make sense to you, but we needed to do that. We needed to check that the system is compatible with our system. Sure that they have years of experience behind them. I'm sure you all agree with me that experience counts for something. Agbara, I haven't put the name of the brokers on this call. We don't even do that. You can't hear me, Mr. K. That's unfortunate. I think it's from your end. That is not from my end. I think it's from your end. You need to check your audio. So someone says, ladies and gentlemen, we have another 10 minutes to wrap up. Someone says, I like the sound of this. I like what I'm hearing. What is the potential return if I subscribe to this money minting machine? So what it is average of 25% per month. It can be more, it can be less. I might have internet interruption now. If I get cut off, guys, stay on the call. I'll be right back. I might have internet disruption now. If I get cut off, please stay on the call. I will be right back. Now, average of 25%. Someone says, why is the number not nailed down? Why is it not cast in stone? Why is it an average? Why can't it be more or less? Because this is trading. This is actual trading. A Ponzi can easily tell you will do you 50% a month regardless of what the market says. But here, everything is transparent to you as a subscriber. You can see all the trading activity yourself. You can even manage it. You can close or open more positions if you desire. So everything is transparent. We will only take what the market gives us. So we're never sure. We can't nail the numbers down because of the changing dynamics of the market. No two trading days are the same, and therefore we can't cast the numbers down. Then again, the dynamics of the markets, the changing nature, it's a speculative trading. You are never sure. You can only have a goal, a number, a goal in your head and aim towards those goals. So that is it. I must also let you know before I sign out tonight that at Rex, the priority is capital preservation. Coming closely after that is capital growth. If you can keep your capital, you can play again and again. That's what people don't know. But if you lose your capital in a venture, some of you have lost your playing power. Some people may not ever have it again. So capital preservation is the number one goal. We don't even trade every day. We're not here to excite you every day. We try to trade every day, but we don't do high impact news. When there's market volatility, we stay out of the market. This is what separates the amateurs from the professional. The amateurs priority. That is what we do. Now someone says, as I wrap up, you said there is no monthly fees, there's no monthly subscription, no joining fees, no withdrawal fees. So how then does the company make its money? Very smart question. We operate what we call the profit share system, which is 80-20%. So if you subscribe to Rex Automated Copy Trading today, 80% of the profit that is made for you on a monthly basis goes to you as the owner of the equity. 20% goes to Rex. Let's assume you plug in today, and after a month, you realize that the system has made you $1,000 in profit. What then happens is that $800 out of that 1,000 is for you. You can withdraw it at any time. 20%, which is $200, belongs to the mastermind, the group of professionals that are sitting on the market, keeping their eyes on the market morning, day, and night, making all the trading decisions, doing all the hard work, the analysis that you don't want to do. So they deserve some love. So they go with 20%. And don't forget, if there's no profit, then there's nothing to share. This shows the level of confidence we have in the system. That is why the company has tied its own remuneration to your own profit. So if you don't make profit, the company doesn't make money. So we are committed to you making money because your profit is the only thing. The profit that the system generates for you is the only thing that is shared. Your capital is never shared. That is the truth. So no profit, nothing to share. So what are the risk and reward? I cannot sign up tonight as a professional without talking about the risk and the reward. Trading the financial markets generally has been classed as risky. Someone told me the other time, says, Bookie, can you give me a guarantee? I wish I could. Life itself offers no guarantee. What life will throw at you are opportunities, which you either take or leave. But let me tell you, risk is present in everything you do in life. If you're not ready to do risk, you're not ready to do financial freedom. The people who own the businesses, the conglomerate, the multinationals that gave you a job today were risk takers. What if they decided to sit in their comfort zone? Your comfort zone is your broke zone. It leaves you, you play small, you live small, you die small, and then children will have to bury you small. That is what the place of comfort brings. Nothing good happens there. You are safe, but you are small. That is the truth. So if you want to be big, you have to make a risk taking your friends. What I say to people is that the average-minded person, a small-minded person, will only focus on the risk. What if I lose my money? What if it turns out bad? That is all they're thinking. But a millionaire-minded person will think about the reward. What if I do this one thing? What if I decide to take a risk or take a chance on destiny and it turns out to be that one decision that will change my financial trajectory for the rest of my life? That's one decision that will break the back of poverty over my back and that of my children unborn. So you just never know. When there's no risk, there's no reward. What I say to smart people is that you will consider the risk, but also consider the reward. What if you do it and it changes your life? So we ask people to do extensive due diligence. If you're completely risk averse, this is not for you, but financial freedom is also not for you. I can tell you that much. The good thing about Rex, what keeps Rex different, what makes it different completely is that there's never going to be a situation where you wake up and you've lost your entire capital. Because don't forget, I told you about the rescue level, which you can set, which can control and limit your risk as you want it. Nevertheless, we still ask you as adults and educated people to do your due diligence, ask all the questions in the world, and when you're convinced this is for you, want to give it a go, we're ready to get you started. You rock and roll with us. Reward here is massive and can be life-changing, but it is a decision you will have to make. If you're on the call today and you're a member of this community, before I talk about how to get started, please type I am here. You're a member of this community, you're an existing subscriber to this money minting machine. If this system has ever added $1, $2, $1,000, $5,000 to you, if it's ever increased to you in any way, please type I am here. I want you to share your stories with my superstars from all over the world. They say facts tell, but stories sell. Even in the religious circle, they use testimonials to strengthen people's faith. So guys, if you're here, if you're shy, it's okay. You can put up your video. We just need to hear your voice. Please type I am here. We'll give you an opportunity to hear from people that are already benefiting. Some of them are here, I know. I'm going to dig you out if you don't offer. I'm going to dig you out. I'm looking for an existing member of this community. Wow, we have majorly newbies on the call tonight. Hopefully you have an opportunity for someone to speak. Idris, is this you on the call? Is it Idris? If the Idris I know, please type I am here. Please be a blessing to those people. Someone may listen to your story and it may propel him to make a life decision that will change his life forever. How do I get started? To get started, you need to get back to the person that got you on the call. Someone says nobody got me on the call. How did you get the Zoom link? The Zoom link was not in the air. You got it somehow, superstar. It was sent to you through a group. Chat the admin of that group up. That is what it is. Your friend sent it to you. Get back to that person. The person will share a link with you. You ask the person all the questions that I cannot possibly answer on the call today. Take all your questions to him. If you have a question for me, by the way, superstars, put it in the chat box very quickly. If I have the opportunity of time, I will touch on every question. If not, take it back to the person that got you on the call. Once all your questions have been answered and you're pretty confident and you're sure this is for you, they'll share a link with you. Click on that link. It takes you to a broker. Fill out your credentials as best as you can without making a mistake. Upload your ID, your proof of address, your proof of ID. Any government issued ID will do. Within 24 hours, your account will be verified, will be activated. Once your account is verified, go ahead and fund it using any of the funding methods that is convenient for you. Let us know that your account has been funded and your funds are cleared in account. We will then get you connected to the money moving machine, and then you sit back and watch your account grow. If you have a question for me, please type it in the chat box. Mr. Boye Oshifeso says, could you please say a thing or two? I'll rather say that to you personally because this is not what this business is. It's not just about bringing people in. It's about you experiencing the diamond here. I tell people that are networkers, if you want to push this opportunity, it's a life-changing opportunity. One of the partners, just by pushing this opportunity, just by sharing it to friends and family, made 33,000 US dollars last month. That is the month of June. So that tells you the potential here. It is limitless. You can make so much money and you make it on a daily basis. And it's even paid in USD, which you can withdraw at any time. But I tell people you cannot sell what you don't have. You cannot. You have to be a product of this product. If you want to know more about it, I'm happy to speak to you personally. But the reward is massive, for lack of a better word. But I tell people you can't sell what you have not experienced. When you use the product and you see the craziness, the numbers that are dropping, it gives you the confidence, gives you the excitement, the conviction to get out there and get your friends and family into the system. It works. What is the minimum package? We don't do packages. This is actual trading. You are used to all the scams and bonds. This is not a package. What is the minimum you can start with? 250 US dollars is the minimum you can get started with. Can I have more questions? How do you get your 20% from the account? it is automatically deducted. At the point of getting started, when you're plugging into the system, you are giving your permission that once a month, which is usually at the end of the month, 20% of the profit that's made for you can be deducted and be paid to the strategy provider. So that is how that works. If I have more questions, please put it out there. In the absence of questions, I'd like to call this a day. I want to thank every one of you for being my guest today. It's an absolute pleasure serving you. This is what I like to do. I am called the Voice Against Poverty. We have been liberating people for the past 7 years, and we're not ready to stop. A lot of people that went through my mentorship are on their way to financial freedom. A lot of them have been able to start their bosses. What I say to people is that you cannot afford to encounter the phenomenal bookie and not change your stories. Even the heavens will ask you, why did you play small? Because I had no opportunity, because I didn't have a degree. And God will say, what about that woman I sent to you? That was the angel that I sent to you in human skin. So guys, the decision is yours. They say many are called, but only a few are chosen, But let me let you know, there's nothing noble about being broke. A broke man, a poor man has no friends. Even his own blood brothers, they hate him. That is what the Bible says. So if you're struggling financially, it is your fault. Absolutely no excuse. I tell people that it has become a sin for anyone to be broke in this digital age. We're in the digital age. Money making has been made a lot easier. Money is everywhere, but you need to be open enough. You need to be open-minded enough to tap into opportunities that are promising. Someone said, I did my registration today as corporate and I fully uploaded on it. I also activated a demo. Please, I need to speak with you personally. That's fine. You have my number, Prince. Please put a call through to me. Working hours, Dr. Johnson. You're welcome anytime, sir. Please put a call through to me. Can you use any broker? You got on the call late, Charles. I've said that over and over again. You have to plug in with one of the 3 brokers that we use. Galaxy, if you want the names of the brokers, please chat us off. Ask the person that got you on the call. We use 3 strong brokers. All of them are fully licensed, compliant, and regulated. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to leave it. My mentor left something with me a few years ago. He said, bookie people don't fail in life. People are not broke in life because of the truth they were not told. It's not because of the degrees they don't have. It's not because they live in Nigeria. And it's not because they were denied a visa. It's usually because of the truth they were told, but somehow, for some reason, they chose not to believe it. Believing costs nothing, ladies and gentlemen. It is absolutely free to believe, but a lot of people will not believe. As I sign out, I'd like to remind you that it has become unacceptable. It has become a sin, as a matter of fact, for anyone anywhere in the world in this digital age to declare that they are broke. Action takers are the money makers. Knowledge is power, but it doesn't release power until you apply it. So the application of knowledge is what releases the power to you. So guys, you're at the right place at the right time. I am just hoping for one reason or the other, you will make the right decision. Prince, whoever got you this link will share the number with you. If you saw the number on a group, just chat any of the admins and ask for my personal number. This is where I'm going to leave these superstars. We're back here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays every week. Same link, same time. If you need to hear it again, they say faith comment by hearing back or what some people need to hear it 10 times before they can make a move. We love you. We're happy to have you. Keep joining. But don't come alone. Come with your financial advisor, come with your mom, your children, and help someone change their life. I am new to this process. Who did you say will guide me from start? We will. The person that got you this link tomorrow is the person that will guide you. The person that sent this link to you to join the Zoom is the person you need to get back to. If you got the link on a group, chat any of the admins on the group up, and we will guide you to getting started. I love every one of you.